Welcome everyone for the new topic in space remote sensing and GIS channel. First of all, I am thanks to everyone for subscribing my channel, and we now crossed the 1000 subscriber. So it is a great time for me which you are actually providing to watching my videos. So I am very much thankful to you all. So now I am going to start the today's topics over the geostatistical analysis in ArcGIS Pro. So let's start with the demo. So as you seen here, geostatistical techniques is a very useful techniques, and we are using it for the interpolations work. So here I have two data sets. One is Bangalore ground data sets, which is the field data which we collected during the fields, and is Bangalore boundaries. So let's see the attribute table. Okay, what's the data sets we have here? So if I just open the attribute table, so within this you can able to see, so there is a different borehole informations will be there around the Bangalore's. So there we have a different temperatures at a different groundwater levels. Okay, so what is our focus is to trying to create a temperature maps, okay, from this particular data. Okay, so whatever the point files we have, so using those point files we are going to create a raster image, okay, using the interpolation techniques. So that is our main focus over here. So it will be very easy and useful techniques. Only thing is you have to do the validations of your model. There is a different types of geostatistical techniques which is available, like Kriging, IDW, okay, and various other methods will be there. So you can go and make the different types. I will going to show you, okay, what are the different types and how the different statistical approach, the data is explained in a different way. So that also we will going to discuss. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to select the groundwater data from here. Now come to the geostatistical tool which you have here under the analysis. Okay, so this is we call as a geostatistical wizard. Okay, so if you simply click on the geostatistical wizard, so see here your data sets are ready to perform. Okay, so what you have to do it here, first you just see left side you have a different statistical method. So you should know what are the different statistical method will be there, like suppose empirical Bayesian Kriging. So empirical Bayesian Kriging is basically the interpolations method that account the uncertainty in semiviogram estimations by the stimulations of the many semiviogram from the input data. Or if you see, most of the time we use lot of the Kriging technique. So Kriging is actually oldest and most studied in a geostatistical interpolations method. It is a very flexible to allow the investigates and the spatial auto cross correlations. So Kriging is a statistical method that's allow the varieties of the outputs and the surface for the predictions and the prediction standard errors and the probability under the quantiles. So how we will going to apply this Kriging technique? Suppose first time I am going to do the three techniques. Okay, one is Kriging, one is inverse distance weightage. So inverse distance weightage is actually a fast deterministic interpolation method that is extract. So there are the very few decisions to make regarding the model's parameters. So it can be good way to take first look at interpolation surface. So however, there is a no assessment of the predictions errors, okay, and IDW is produce a ring around the data locations. So that is some kinds of there. You can apply the local polynomial interpolations also. So these three techniques I am just going to show you how the distributed techniques are different and how the results is also coming different, so which you have to interpret, okay, with the base of your ground truth or other source of means validation process that you have to do it. Okay, so let's see the process how we are going to perform in ArcGIS Pro. So first is you have to select the Kriging, okay, or Kriging, and under the data field, so I am just simply click on this temperature. Okay, so this is the very first technique, so which we are going to apply. So may it will be not good results, or may it will be give a good results, that we will going to understand. Okay, so I'm just going to click on the next. So here one data I have some error, that is there is same locations I have one more data sets, so it is asking. So I said okay, use a mean to take that particular data. Okay, so simply I am using the mean, and that is a different prediction models will be there which you can apply it over here. Okay, so I am prediction model only I am giving it here. So let's see the results. Okay, so this is the first view of the results which you are going to get it here. Okay, so I'm just simply click on next and I click on the finish. So click on OK. So here you will get a very first results from the Kriging method. Okay, so okay, fine. So this method, okay, I understand little bit, we will get a value here, but that is not that much good. So why not we will try with other statistical method. So I'm just selecting it here. Okay, now I will go back to the geostatistical wizards, and this time I am going to use IDW techniques. So inverse distance direction technique. So here the data field we have temperature. Suppose you want to give more emphasis of this that particular temperature value, because here I am not getting that much good in Kriging. So that's why I am giving the weightage field value from the temperature only. Okay, so let's see the results. Okay, next. So I'm just going to use the same mean for the same value. So now this will giving a little bit of better informations and understanding of the data. Okay, so if I click on the next, okay, so this is the root mean scores and cross validation, all the informations you will get it here. Okay, and you see the error distribution, prediction, so all this thing informations you will get very nicely over here. So if I click on the finish, this is the method report which will generate, which is required for different kind of analysis and explanations which is required. Okay, so I'm just simply click on OK and see the results which will get it here. Okay, and there is another process also we can try. Okay, so that is, this is inverse distance weightage. It's quite good results is coming, better than the Kriging method if you compare. Okay, so why not we can try one more method and then we can create a contour maps over it. So it will be very interesting now. So let's see. So I'm just selecting the Bangalore again and go to the geostatistical wizard, and this time I am going for the local polynomial interpolations. Okay, so local polynomial interpolations is moderately quick interpolations method that is smooth. So it is more flexible than the global polynomial method. So let's see how the results is coming on this. Okay, so let's click on the next. Okay, next, and this is not giving that much good results what we are expecting. So see this. Okay, so here only we can get an understanding. So why not we can use this one, radial basis function. So radial basis functions are the moderately quick deterministic interpolations that are exact. So splines are one of the splines are one of the types of the radial basis functions. So they are much more flexible than IDW. Okay, but there are more parameters will be there. So let's see how it is coming. So here also we given this only, this two only. Okay, so let's see the results. Yes, and here we will get a good results. So simply click on finish, click on OK, and yes. So these are the three techniques which we apply. Now see, within these three techniques I found the inverse distance are much more better, but one thing is the extra area I don't want information, I just only want within this boundary. So how are we going to handle that? Okay, so see, to doing it you just simply click on this map. Okay, right click, go to the property. So no clipping, you click on the clip to outlines, select the boundary. Okay, and then simply click on apply and OK. So that's all. So your data will now going to show over only this particular area. Okay, so now if you see here, so if I want to create contour maps over there, so it is very easy to do it. Okay, you know, so this is a contour types. If you just simply click on this and click on the contours, so your data will going to create in a contours. So that's the wonderful things which you will get in ArcGIS Pro, and you see the creating a contour maps. Now it is very easy. Earlier we have to convert in a raster and then we have to create a contour using that contour tools. But now in the symbology only you have the contour types, you can simply select that particular raster file and automatically it will convert it in a contour. So that will be applicable for all this. Okay, so you just see you can create all the different kind of contours over your different data types. Okay, so that's the beauty of this particular exercise. Okay, you just see here, this is for Kriging, this is for inverse distance weightage, and this is for radial bias. Okay, so that is the process of how you are going to use your different geostatistical tools and how to create a contour maps over that particular data. Okay, so I hope this video is a very interesting for everyone. So if you like my video, please subscribe my channel, share these videos to others, and if you like this video, please put in the comments. Thank you very much, thank you very much all.